Hey guys, it's Miss Cassidy. So, you've read up on Harriet Tubman. I hope you enjoyed it, but I know this isn't the first time you've heard of her, but a little refresher never hurt anyone. So, it's time to check your understanding about the story. Question 1. What was significant about the group Tubman led to escape slavery in December 1851? A. It was the largest number of people she had ever taken. B. It traveled deeper into the swamp than ever before. C. It journeyed farther south than previous groups. Or D. It included even members of the same family. Once you've made your choice, check your answer and then move on to question 2. Read the sentences below from paragraph 12. The author includes this sentence most likely to emphasize that Tubman, so here's the sentence. If they were caught, the 11 runaways would be whipped and sold south, but she would probably be hanged. So what is it the author is trying to demonstrate here? Felt that she needed to look out for herself more than others, thought that the risk of danger on her journey were unlikely, wanted to turn back and lead the travelers into slavery again, continued bravely despite her own fears and doubts. Once you've made a choice, hit the check button and move on to your last question. What can you conclude about the travelers based on the details in paragraph 19? A. They were afraid of getting caught. B. They were thankful to be journeying north. C. They slept a lot to restore their energy. Or D. They knew that most difficult part of the journey was over. You can always go back to paragraph 19 and see what the answer is. Hit the check button, then hit this check button, and send it to me. Now, let's go to analyzing the text. Now, remember that analyzing the text is broken down into 5 questions that are very important. And remember that sometimes these questions, you can actually cite evidence from the text itself to help give support to what your answer is. Question 1, reread paragraphs 1 and 2. What does the description suggest about the qualities of the person called Moses? Remember to capitalize and to use punctuation where necessary. 2, interpret. Identify the parallelism in paragraph 8. What does this technique help to evoke? If you've forgotten what parallelism means, remember you can always go back and look before actually answering the question. Question 3. In paragraphs 10 and 11, the author describes the difficulty of the task facing Harriet Tubman. What is Tubman's response to this? Explain what her words and actions reveal about her. So you're not only going to quote what she says, but you're actually going to tell me what this tells you about her as a person. Question 4. Why might the author have included details from the stories Tubman likely told while leading the slaves to freedom? So basically, why would you include stories about the stories that Tubman told these people? Why was that important? Question 5. Identify a fact or detail in this selection that surprised or impressed you. Then explain why it was surprising or impressive and how it affected your view of Harriet Tubman. Remember, when you type in your answers, to use capitalization and punctuation where necessary, and don't forget to correct your grammar and your spelling as well. Once you're done, hit that check button and send it in. Now, another thing we must discuss today is your research assignment. In this selection, not only does Tubman tell her band of fugitives about Frederick Douglass, they eventually meet him. Conduct research to learn more about Tubman and Douglass and record what you learn in the chart. Here's a research tip. Instead of searching for each question individually, try finding a short biographical summary of each subject's life. Searching for both individuals might help you to find out about ways in which the two leaders interacted. So here are the questions that you're going to base your investigation on. What did Tubman and Douglass have in common? How did Tubman and Douglass differ in their fight against slavery? That means, how was it different? And what interactions did the two leaders have with each other? You can type in your answers in a chart or in your textbook, or you can create your own in a Google slide or a Google Doc. Now, it's time to extend on that. Tubman and Douglass took different approaches to winning slaves' freedom. Was one approach better or more necessary than the other? Take a position on this matter and present it to a small group. Use evidence from your research to back up your claim. So we're going to have a little tiny debate on what you guys believe would be your point of view of Tubman and Douglass. Well, I can't wait to see the results of your research, guys. I hope you had a great day. Have a great week. Take care. Be safe.